Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Another video on Serious About Salvage. I hope you're all well. The winter is definitely coming. It's been raining all day and it's getting a bit colder up here, so it won't be long and the hats will be out, I think. Right, anyway, today's video we're going to continue with the Fiesta ST200. In the last video we got it running, we got the engine in, so that was a great place, a great milestone. Today we're going to continue trying to build up this front end. We've got stuff I want to get done. Hopefully we get to the point where I'm hoping we will. Got all the parts, so there's nothing really holding us back other than physically doing it. So let's turn the camera around and see what we're going to do. So there is the car, just like we left it. And what I want to do today is get this complete front pack on. It's completely built up, all the radiators are in there, aircon rad, radiator, intercooler. This is from the same car as the engine, so 26,000 miles. Looks good condition. Fan packs in there, horns. It'll be very easy, very quick just to bolt that on and hook it all up. But that means then we can get some coolant in the car and we can let the car warm up then. So that's always something I like to get done, just to make sure nothing crops up, you know, no other problems crop up. We will be at some point doing the CV boot and putting the rest of the drive shaft in. We've got a bonnet, pair of headlights I want to get on, and I need to make a decision on this wing, whether to swap it over or not. I mentioned in the previous video they both got slight damage. It's just which one's the best out of the two. The other side is fine, we can swap the badge over on the other side. It's just this one here, need to decide what to do about that, so I will decide at some point. But ideally I want front back on, coolant in, bled up to temperature, with the headlights in, the wing situation sorted and the bonnet on. That'll be, oh, and obviously the CV boot done, and then it can go on the floor then, and that'll be a nice place to get to then in this video. So yeah, like I said, I think this is going to be quite a very quick, straightforward swap on. We know the chassis leg's in the right place because we tried the spare crash bar that I've got over there on it, and it's exactly the same. So there shouldn't be any reason why it won't just hold straight up and bolt straight on. And yeah, like I said, it'd be really nice to get this engine up to temp and just to make sure everything's good. So let's aim for that and let's make a start. Okay, front panel is all on. Everything as presumed, as expected, went absolutely perfect. Everything's connected up fine. Bolts went in perfect for the chassis legs to crash bar. It's all secure, fastened, plumbed up, wired up. We've got coolant in it. The only wire I've got a question mark on is this. I'm 99% sure it's outside temp sensor. I just don't know why it's cut, and I think it goes there, doesn't it? It goes there, goes in that. Have I got one on the old one? No. Strange one, that. That on the old engine wiring loom, that was cut as well. They'd cut that. Don't know why, but they had. All right. Well, maybe I might have to sort that out at a later date. I'm 99% sure that's what it is. Right. Anyway, yes, we've got spotlights, headlights. Right, coolant's in, so we need to now let this run for a bit. Like I said, just to make sure there is no issues. Strangely, you've got to hold brake and clutch. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so no engine monument light. We've got tyre pressure. That'll just be reset. That'll need resetting. I need to get the airbag ECU out today and send that off so it don't hold us up next week. Okay, right, yeah, we need to leave this to run. So we want full temperature, we want full fan, and we want it on vents. So that can then warm up. Oh, good. We must bear in mind this car has got 3-year-old petrol in it. But yeah. It smells fine, actually. You usually smell gone off fuel. Engine sounds sweet. Sounds sweet, it does. Hitting a few bubbles through the water pipe, which is fine. That's to be expected. Putting them in and there. That goes in there then. Right, so yeah, we will be needing to top up a touch on the coolant as it bleeds itself up. So keep an eye on that. I've checked the oil since we first started it. That's perfect. That's perfect. So yeah, we just need to let it warm up now, really. So next up is going to be the bonnet. So now we've got our bonnet stay to hold the bonnet up, we can fit that. And then it's decision time on these wings, because after the bonnet, it's obviously the headlights, isn't it? Oh, I haven't tightened up the nut on the end of the drive shaft yet. I need to do that. I'll do that now. Right, yeah, I'll keep an eye on this coolant for a bit, let it warm up. Hopefully no problems, and we'll continue with getting the panels on. Right, it's been running for quite a while now, and it's fully up to temp. Let's have a look. Nicely up to temp. So yeah, happy. It's blowing nice and hot inside. I haven't had to top it up, although it has dropped a little bit, but I'll have to leave it to cool down now before I can check the level, obviously. So I'm at the point now where I want to fit the headlights, and I've made a decision on this wing. I'm going to swap this wing, because I do believe the other one's better. I don't like that section there, it's a bit all over. So I'm going to swap this one, we're going to keep the other, and yeah, that means this headlight can go in, which, as you can see, I've placed it in place. It's not screwed in, but I've got a nice sawable gap here, so that means my front panel needs to come down. So I need to bring my front panel down a bit, so that sits there nicely along against the wing. But so far it's going alright, it's going good. I still haven't tightened up that bolt, have I? Yeah. Before I forget, because I obviously will, because I already have done. There. Yeah, I will check it for tightness. But at least it's safe. Anyway, right, yeah, so that's the decision, isn't it? Swap the wing over, lower the front panel a little bit. I do try to get these front panels in the same place as they were before, but it's nigh on impossible. You quite often have to just have a bit of a jiggery pokery with them. But we'll get that dropped down. And yeah, we should be good for getting where we want to get with the bonnet and the headlights in. That wing's a pain. I mean, I'm a bit annoyed with the wing because they're a bit of a bugger to change these. Obviously, I'll have to take the splash guard out, but it's this fixing behind here. It's so difficult to get to. Obviously, on the one that I've got from a breaker, they've just smashed the window to get to that bolt, which obviously I can't do. But it is what it is. Let's continue. Done. Done. That's the replacement wing. Nice ST200 badge on it. I'll try and just get these little, see there, there, and there. I'll get behind it at some point and just try to manipulate it out a little bit, try and make it a bit better, but it is the better one of the two, by far. All nicely lined up. Bonnet's shut, that's all good. All nice gaps all around it, really. It's turned out good. I need to swap over the badge, get that badge on there. Happy, happy days. Come a long way with this car in just over 2 days, haven't we? So, yeah, that's everything I wanted to do in this video, really. I've got now to get on painting these parts, haven't I? And then we've got all the interior to do. Good do, excellent. Excellent. I don't know really what else to say now. Like I said, we've got everything I wanted to do, so this is it, right. Thank you, as always, for watching. Massively appreciated. I say that every time, but it is, honestly, I do appreciate it. I really enjoy doing stuff like this, and I hope you guys enjoy watching it, because I do enjoy doing it. Anyway, right, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.